Pac-Man Death Battles by How to Playlist. It begins at Luigi's mansion. Oh, Mario, Toad, Princess, hello. I better find them before the ghosts destroy them. Then Luigi slips and finds a little berry on the floor. What's this? It's a berry that resembles the color of fire. Better put this in my pocket. And Luigi continues his search for Mario. Mario! Then Luigi runs upstairs. Then he sees a boo flying around. Then he pulls out the poltergust. Come here! And the boo looks at him. Oh! Then he pulls out the vacuum and starts to suck up the boo. But then he hears chewing. Huh? It was coming from the kitchen. So Luigi ran downstairs again and slowly witched to the kitchen and saw a yellow ball eating a bunch of stuff in the kitchen. This food is delicious. I'm glad I used the portal to get here. What? The Pac-Man stopped what he was doing and turned around. Oh, sorry. Hey, you must be working with the ghost. Ghost? Hi, hand over Mario. Or you'll regret it. Hey, buddy, settle down. Where is Mario? Then Luigi runs up and with his fist out. Oh! What the? And hits Pac-Man multiple times. Okay. If you want to fight, let's go. And Pac-Man gets an ice berry. Ha! Ice Pack! And Luigi got a fire flower. Fire Luigi! And Pac-Man shot an ice ball from his mouth. Then Luigi shot a fireball from his hand. A big explosion. Whoa! Launching Luigi outside the kitchen. Then Pac-Man walked out of the kitchen. You're gonna pay for ruining my lunch. You're gonna pay for taking my brother. Who is your brother? I don't even know a Mario. Stop lying. Then Luigi turns on the poltergust. Now get sucked up, ghost! Then Luigi ran up and tried to suck up Pac-Man. Then the sucker got onto the nose. You know this isn't working. What? Then Luigi chopped Pac-Man in the head. Ow! And Luigi kept on punching him too. Then the last hit, he launched his butt into Pac-Man. Then Pac-Man's ice berry wore off. Then Luigi spawned a giant green fireball. Luigi #1! Then Pac rolled out of the way. Then he retracted his arms and legs, and then he went to a ball for him. Whee! Then he bounced off the walls and launched into Luigi. Launching the fire flower out of Luigi. And Luigi rolled out of the way. Then Luigi pulled out the ice flower. Ice power! Luigi started throwing ice all over the floor. Yeah! Then Pac-Man retracted his arms and legs and pulled out the chameleon berry. Chameleon Pack! Then landed on his tail. Then he disappeared. Now you see me. Now you don't. And Pac-Man punched Luigi in the face. into the next room. Then Pac-Man went to the next room with the chameleon berry on. You're really bad at fighting, loser. So, you want to play that game with the invisible? Then Luigi brought out the Vanish Power Flower. How about this for size? Then he ate the flower and then became invisible. Hey! At least I can still see you, kinda. I don't know, can I? Where are you? Then he sees the bat, and then he sees the poltergeist getting put down by Luigi. Then Luigi got close when he was invisible. Luigi #1. And Pac-Man punched Luigi because he heard him from behind him. You're really bad at this. Then Luigi sweeped Pac-Man and landed on him with an elbow. Whoa! Yep! Woohoo! Aha! And Pac-Man's chameleon berry wore off. Then so did Luigi's Vanish Power Flower. Come on, Fireberry! And pull out his dispenser looking for a Fireberry. Where's my Fireberry? Then Luigi pulled out a Superstar. You're fucked now! then the Starman connected with Luigi. Oh! Then Pac-Man pulled out a spring berry, making his legs into springs. Come on, plumber! And Luigi raced after him with the Starman. Then Pac-Man jumped out of the room and went upstairs. Woo! Yeah! Luigi raced upstairs, jumping too. Yahoo! Then Pac went to the hallways. Luigi still racing after him. Come here, little ball. Then Luigi Starman ran out, and he was running too fast and he tripped. Wow! Oh. And Pac-Man turned around and jumped back and tried to use his spring to screw Luigi into the ground. Yeah! Woo! Luigi kicked him away. Then Pac-Man punched Luigi in the chest, giving out, and the Fireberry fell out of Luigi's pocket. The Fireberry! Then Pac-Man's Springberry wore off, and then he jumped for the Fireberry. And Luigi pulled out the poltergeist and sucked up the berry. Then Pac-Man landed on his face. Give me back my fireberry. No. Then Pac-Man pulled out the spiderberry. You asked for this. And Pac-Man growed arms and legs to become Arachnid Pac-Man. And Luigi was running away. Come back! Let me eat you in my web. Then Luigi pulled out his hammer and whacked Pac-Man with the hammer. Yeah. And the arachnid berry wore off. Then Pac-Man summoned a bunch of fruit. Then summoned a grenade. I love prize fruit. Then launched a grenade and it had a big explosion. Launching them both to the opposite hallways. Ugh. Oh no! The poltergeist! The only thing that survived was a fireberry. Then what? There was still smoke around here. Then Pac-Man sneaked up on Luigi in his ball form, rolling on the ground. Then grabbed the berry from Luigi's hands and ate it. Fire Pac! What? Tanuki! Tanuki! Luigi had little ears and a tail with him. Pac-Man looked at him weird. What are you wearing? And Luigi whacked him with his tail. Oh! Ow! Then Pac-Man released fire breath. And Luigi flew over it. And Luigi then stomped on him with a hammer. Then the final one missed, and Pac-Man pulled out the giant berry, making him so giant that he combust the mansion. Mega Pac! Oh! And Luigi pulled out the Mega Mushroom. And then Luigi grew to big size as well. Then they both had a monster giant fight. I'm gonna beat you, plumber. Then I'm gonna eat you. You're weird. And Luigi kept on chopping him. Stop chopping me. Then Pac-Man's berry and the Mega Mushroom roll off and they were floating in air. And they both looked at each other. Then Luigi said, Mamma mia. And Pac-Man said, you said it. Then Pac-Man pulled out one last berry. Let's hope this can defeat you. Then Pac-Man grabbed Luigi for one last time. Then Pac-Man grew to the size of the planet. And Luigi was floating in space along with Planet Pac. Now I'd like a snack, Luigi. Ah. I bet that hedgehog would love that friend. Then Pac-Man shrunk to normal size and landed on the front of the destroyed mansion. Ha! I am full. Then a portal opened behind him to Pac World. Ha! The fellas are probably worrying about me. I better get home. The winner is Ghostly Adventures Pac-Man. 2020 did do one thing right. It brought us video game characters like the Imposter and Fall Guy. Coming soon.